Okay, so as some of you might know and most of you don't know, I actually have heart issues, and I kind of think I might be having a heart attack right now. So Caveman is driving me to meet up with an ambulance.
Caveman and I had just got done doing a live stream, and we drove back to his place, and he had made some food. And right about the time he had made some food, I started not feeling very good. And it was enough for me to say something to him like, yo man, I don't feel good. I don't know if there's a panic attack or if it's a heart attack. But it's enough for me to say something to you. And he's like, alright, well just relax and lay on the couch. And he put a fan on me, and I put water on myself to try to cool myself off because I felt like I was getting clammy and sweating. Caveman drove up the road to try to find some sort of Xanax or something to help with a panic attack, and came back and wasn't able to find anything. But as soon as he pulled up, I was like, I don't really want to, but I think we need to call 911. He's like, all right. So we called 911, and since it's so far away from the hospital, they told us to just start driving towards the hospital.
And it's either a heart attack or a panic attack. I've been under quite a bit of stress lately, but we're going to go find out. Yeah, this sucks. Wish me luck.
The ambulance had to drive all the way through Taos, and by the time they did that, we had reached Taos. So I go into the ambulance. I think that the EMT did not believe that it was a heart attack, that it was just a panic attack. And at this point, I kind of had high hopes it was just a panic attack. And they put an EKG machine on me, and there's 6 leads. They put the first 3 on me, which measures the top of your heart. The medic was like, oh, it's normal sinus rhythm. And then he put the 4th, 5th, and 6th leads on me. And as they're putting it on, the other medic goes, oh, look at those T waves. And when they put the last one on, and the medic goes, you are having a heart event. You're having a pretty massive heart attack right now. The first thing they did was they requested a helicopter to just fly me to Santa Fe because they can't handle a heart attack here at the hospital. We are so rural, it's a small hospital. The helicopter was turned down because of weather, so they just went lights, sirens all the way into town. Last name Sehorn, S-E-H-O-R-N.
S-E-H-E?
S-E-H-O-R-N. Sierra Echo Hotel Oscar Romeo November. They get me into the emergency room, and they're evaluating me, and they hook me up to all the machines, and they take blood. And the doctor's holding a chemical medication that can break up clots. And they were holding out to give it to me to find out what the blood results said because they were concerned I had done drugs. So it took just a few minutes for the drug test to obviously come back negative. And he gave me the chemical medication that breaks up clots. And right about that time is when they got approved for the helicopter. So they loaded me onto the helicopter. At this point, the chemical medication, TNK, had stopped the heart attack in its tracks. As they're loading me onto the helicopter, I felt much better. I was no longer in discomfort or anything like that. So as soon as we landed, they wheeled me into the ICU and scheduled angioplasty for the next day. I've had better days. But on the bright side, I got this cool bracelet. So that's rad. The ring. Look at that. So, I wonder how many vegans I've outlived. It's gonna take more than a heart attack to get me to stop. But I did have one. I got IVs all up in me. Both arms. Keep drawing blood. I expect I'll be in here for a little bit. This sucks. This is my second heart attack. I had one 6 years ago. Cardiologist just said is primarily from stress. Well, there's an emergency going on. This alarm's going off and shit. They're keeping me for one more day because my heart still isn't beating right. Didn't see it there actually. Right there. Irregular heartbeat. There's another one. Right there. So that's fun. Irregular heartbeat. So my daily update is that I am not getting out today because my ticker keeps freaking out. Apparently I keep having like an irregular heartbeat. I'm doing better than the guy next door to me, so, you know, pray for him.
So like, while I'm filming this, you can see my heart's not beating regular.
So the good news is they're moving me out of the ICU into a different room, like a more private room where I can take a shower. So that must be like good news, right? Like, I'm not gonna be in the ICU anymore.
What got you into it?
I had a heart attack.
Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, thanks.
Feeling better?
No, I mean, better. I guess good enough to be out of the ICU, but not good enough to be released. My heart's still not beating normally, so. So I've had several people mention this to me while I'm in the hospital and asking how it is. So I thought I'd do a review of hospital Jello, and I ordered the citrus kind. So. I wish it tasted like citrus. I wish it tastes like Jello. Okay, so I've had this like super irregular heartbeat for the last couple of days. And now I've got this like portable EKG machine hooked up to me. What the fuck? And it just turned off. And it was showing a regular heartbeat a second ago. But now I can't get the screen to turn back on. So, I don't know how to be a doctor. Turn on, come on. Like, that. Okay, never mind. So, I may have broken my heart device. It's turning back on. Thankfully, it's not keeping my heart beating. It's just, like, monitoring it. I think. No central monitor. Uh-oh. I might need help. Oh, I don't need a doctor. I fixed it. I mean, I need a doctor for my heart, but I fixed it. Now it's showing a normal sinus rhythm. Okay, I'm here on what might very possibly be my last night here. They just moved me out of the ICU into my own room, and I can't figure out how to turn off this light. Like, I don't get it. How do I turn it off? I want to go to sleep. Every switch in here, there's a switch over here, right there, and it's off. There's a 2 at the front of the, there's no switch for this. I want to turn off this light. I might actually have to page a nurse to turn off this fucking light. Dude, there's so much technology in here. I'm not this stupid. I just want it to be dark. Alright, I know what you're thinking. There might be a switch on the bed, right? Because that's what I was thinking.
And there is. There's totally a switch on the bed for a light right there. So I'll push it. Nothing happens. Push, 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 push. Push, 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 push. Reading. Push, push.
Dude, I really want this light to turn off. And I have no idea how to turn it off. So I might be sleeping in the light. I don't get to sleep in the dark tonight. I really don't want to page a nurse and be like, how do you turn off the light? Fuck. No, for real, there's 2 switches here. That switch turns that light on, right? It's red, I don't know if I... Oh, it turns that one on. So I can turn that one off. I can turn that one off. But I can't turn that one off. Okay. Getting darker, getting darker. Alright, and this switch goes to that light right there. So it seems like there's switches to turn off lights for all of them except that one. I didn't have a stroke, I had a heart attack. I can figure this out. Well, there's like a digital display here. It says hospital staff only. I probably shouldn't touch it. How do I turn off the light? Dude, there's not even like wires or anything coming out of it. I was thinking like maybe there was wires, but there's not. So that's cool. Okay, so I pushed the button to have a nurse come and teach me how to turn off this fucking light. And watch, it's gonna be something super easy. But they should be on their way. I pushed the button. We'll see how long it takes. I don't know how to turn this light off.
Oh,
And I was trying to figure it out.
yeah, you can turn it on the remote too.
On the bed?
Yeah.
It didn't.
It's right here.
Oh, on that remote, that's on the ground. I got you. That thing wasn't working for the TV or anything. I don't think it's plugged in. Awesome sauce. Yeah, much better. Thanks, dude. I appreciate you.
Good night.
I can't believe I actually had to page a nurse to figure out how to turn off the fucking light. And this remote, you know, it's got this cord that controls the bed, it controls the TV, it controls the lights, and it pages the nurse. Was not plugged in. So thankfully I didn't have any emergencies to deal with. That's cool. But look, I can turn on the light now. And I can turn it down. And I can turn it off. I can control the light. Oh, I am a god. So you want to hear some predatory shit? Like, as I'm fixing to get out of here, they've got my IVs out. I've got my regular clothes on. I get a phone call from the pharmacy saying, hey, if you want your meds, you're going to have to give me like $100 for a 30 days supply of your medication. And I'm just like, can't you just bill my room? Because, you know, like, they said they're an outpatient clinic and can't bill the VA. So veterans that are facing this have to pay out of pocket for their medications, wait a year or so for the VA to pay them back for their meds. And you don't find this out until you're about to get out. So I just had a heart attack, and in order to get the meds, my maintenance meds, that I need to, you know, stay alive, these predatory hospitals, this predatory pharmacy, waits until you're the most vulnerable and you're about to get out, and they ask you for a buttload of money. I asked them if they could bill the VA, and they were like, no, we're an outpatient clinic, the VA has their own pharmacy. I was like, can you bill the room? Because I just had a heart attack and I kind of need these meds. And they were like, no, we can't. So I am going to be released on the streets without medications, or I have to come up with a whole bunch of money to pay them for my meds. Because I served. Because I served my country. I get lower quality of care. I regret serving. I regret serving my country. Because it has been nothing but a problem after I got out. I would have better insurance if I was a homeless bum and got on some state insurance somewhere than I would if I had the VA. They wouldn't even have called me. They would have just billed my insurance. But no, since they can't bill the VA, they had to call me right before I'm getting out of the hospital to be like, hey, pay us, or we're going to release you without your medications for your heart. Like, I just had a heart attack. And they... Hey, if you're thinking about serving, fucking don't. Don't do it. Just go be homeless. You'll be better off.